Welcome, this is the Lost Kin Dream Boss fight in the Ancient Basin Explained. This fight is a harder version of the Broken Vessel fight, where the attacks are chained together much quicker. This is a 9-phase fight with each phase taking 7 hits with the twice upgraded nail and the Spore Shroom charm equipped. For my kill, the 4th, 6th, and 7th phases took 11 to 13 hits to break them. I highly recommend using the Spore Shroom charm for this fight to help take care of the ghosts while also healing. The Defender's charm would probably be very beneficial here too. The first thing to note in this fight is how quickly the ghosts spawn in. Just like the Broken Vessel fight, the arena has a very orange background which may make it hard to notice when the ghosts are spawning, but in this fight they spawn every 2.5 seconds. Managing the ghosts is extremely important to not get overwhelmed by this boss. I recommend taking at least the Spore Shroom charm or the Defender's charm for this fight, due to the ghosts, as the ghosts die immediately as they enter the area. The Lost Kin can leap anywhere in the arena. It could leap into the same spot that it was standing, or from one side of the arena to the other. You have to read the attack quickly to make sure it doesn't land on you. I mostly recommend hitting the Lost Kin while you're on the ground so it doesn't jump into you. However, if you are jumping over it because of a dash, feel free to give it a tap while you're moving to a new position, since it could just jump straight up into you. The Lost Kin will sometimes perform a feint where after a mechanic or being hit, it will do a short hop to a side. This is mostly just for positioning. Just like the Broken Vessel's ground slam attack, this is difficult to tell apart from the positioning leap. When it does the ground slam attack, it leaps up directly above the player and hovers in the air for a brief moment before slamming down. When it lands on the ground, it lets out 3 orange blobs on either side that go up in an arc. There should be a safe spot on either side of the boss as it lands, but if you're not comfortable, just dash away as far as you can. I found a majority of the times that I failed this mechanic, I was in the middle of healing, or I jumped. This mechanic is easiest to dodge when staying on the ground since the boss only hovers for a brief moment before slamming down. The Lost Kin's dash attack is telegraphed in the same way that the Broken Vessels are. Its first is the body straightens up as if it's winding up for an attack, the second is an audible charging sound. The charge attack can also be done in mid-air as well. I recommend waiting to hear for the charge before deciding to jump. It doesn't need to have the full distance of its dash available to use it, and it will dash at the wall. The dash is a good opportunity to hit the Lost Kin as it passes you. The last mechanic is the nail flail, which doesn't happen often. From what I could tell, there's only a chance that the boss will do the nail flail attack if you're sitting close to him, or he decides to end his dash near you. This is the same nail flail attack that the Broken Vessel does. So when can you heal during this fight? I found the best times to get a heal off were really only after breaking the boss and he's sitting still for a moment. This is the best time I found to heal by far. I found that you can comfortably get 2 heals out as long as the ghosts are under control. If you have to kill 1 or 2 ghosts, you've likely missed your opportunity to heal since the Lost Kin acts quickly. You can try to get a heal off after dodging an attack, but if the boss chains dashes or ground slam attacks, you'll likely get hit while you're trying to heal. So my final tips for this boss are, be careful when dodging. The boss chains its attacks so quickly, and it's so easy to get comboed. The ghosts can move fast when they spawn in, so be careful, you may not have the time you think you do to heal when the boss is broken. Be prepared to dodge when the boss stands up from being broken because he'll quickly chain into his first attack. And lastly, get as many hits in as you can as quickly as you can because you'll likely take more hits the longer each phase takes. When defeating this boss, you'll receive 400 essence. Hopefully this helps. And that's the Lost Kin boss fight in the Ancient Basin Explained. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.